My superstar this week has received standing ovation at Ronnie Scott's Club, Liverpool Philharmonic Hall, as well as venues all over the world. And get this, last night he was only performing with Joe Longthorne. Would you please welcome, and I'm very happy that he's my first guest, Asa Murphy.
Hello, Joe.
How are you? Look at you in your resplendent suit
great.
there. I rather like that. I could do with one of those.
Well, I thought if it's your first show, I better make an effort.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Now, what I want to talk about first is your new album. You've got a new album out, haven't you?
Yes, I have, yeah. By request, which is released.
Oh, is that for me?
That's the one, right? Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
And I'll sign
I've got to do this, got to do this.
Yeah, released on the 15th of February.
Yeah.
And we had a show at Ricky Tomlinson's club, The Green Room.
Oh, yeah.
In Liverpool and Duke Street. And it was a great night. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, fantastic. So, how did you start in this industry? How did you start off as a singer then?
Well, I was a care worker, John.
Oh, good, yeah.
For many years, and I made a little demo CD, and my wife took it into hairdressers in Liverpool. She's a hairdresser, and one of the clients owned a local restaurant in Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
It was actually in Crosby, Liverpool.
Is that posh in Crosby?
Well, sort of, isn't it?
It's near here, isn't it?
It's just down the road, actually, yeah. The Barbacoa, and...
oh, just plang.
Yeah.
Give a plug there.
That's it, right in there, yeah.
Oh, Daniel's been there. He said there's a lovely dinner there.
There you go, yeah. Nice roast dinner.
Yeah. Vegetarian?
Oh, well, you can have a meatloaf then.
No, not meatloaf.
Vegetarian.
Anyway, carry on.
Meatloaf.
Sorry. Carry on. So he played your CD, demo CD?
He asked who was. She played it and worked for the friends, and he was getting his haircut, and he said, "Who's that?" I said, "It's my husband." He said, "Send him in. I'll give him a gig." I did my first gig there, and in the audience that night was a lady called Mary McNally, who was married to John McNally of the Searchers.
Right.
She rang his agent up. He whizzed down and literally signed me up that night.
My goodness, it's meant to happen, isn't it? Sometimes
it was
just meant to be.
Fortuitous for me, actually, and and I've done every act, what every act should do. I've done my apprenticeship.
You see, I'm a great believer in that, and I know I sound like my dad, but I work with youngsters in TV, and they're kind of like, they're 19, fresh out of college or school or whatever, and want to be on the big money. Yeah. They want to be, and they don't realise that it's hard work to get to where you want to be, isn't it? And I mean, it's so more. You appreciate it so much more, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
So what have you done? You've done working men's clubs. How have you worked your way up?
I did them all. I started off in all of the pubs around Liverpool and Manchester. Then I did the Manchester club
Hardest
circuit.
audience, they say, don't they?
Very
Liverpool
much so,
audiences.
Yeah. Up in the northeast at all the clubs up there. Then started on the cruise liners.
Yeah.
Did them for a few years. Then sort of left that so I could establish myself more land-based.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
For the past 2 years.
Because they're going on the cruises is fabulous. I think
Great,
but then only the people who are on the cruises get to see you, don't they? Whereas you're land-based, you're going to get a bigger audience.
Which is what happened. Unfortunately for me, I did the Alan Titchmarsh show 18 months ago.
Yeah.
And Ricky Tomlinson was watching the show.
You see, isn't it all to do with who knows, who's watching when and everything? So you did the Alan Titchmarsh show. That's a fantastic gig to get.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. And Ricky was watching it. I was invited to perform in his club in Liverpool.
I didn't know he had a club.
Yeah,
what kind of club?
He's got a club called the Green Room, which is a real traditional cabaret club. Jim.
Oh, like the wheel tap. You're too young to remember. Wheel tappers and chunters, one of those.
It's fantastic. It's got you have 4 acts on in the night, and the top of the bill, and it's really a real throwback. See, the thing is, I think people still want variety, John.
Yeah, of course they do.
Totally.
Of course they do.
You know,
why is Britain's Got Talent so popular?
Exactly.
Because they want variety. Yeah.
Some people don't just want to stand in a bar and drink and listen to music. They want to sit down, wait a service at a table, and watch a ventriloquist, a comedian, a female singer, a top of the bill act.
Yeah.
And so Ricky invited me down. It went well. He then offered to manage me, along with his management company, and that's what's happened for the past 18 months.
Oh, so soon you won't be sitting on my sofa in 18 months'
I'll always sit on your sofa.
Well, that's an offer I can't say no to for a good-looking man like you, is it? Now, what I need to ask you very quickly before we go, where can people buy your album? Because I've got mine for free.
You've got yours, yeah. You can get it on iTunes. Okay. It's available on iTunes now. It's also available on my website, which is simply asasings.com. That's ASA.
And have you got a fan club?
Yes, the Asa Murphy fan club.
Oh, I'm going to be joining that. I'm going to be joining. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm going to ask for in this show, right? I'm going to ask to have special guests for the whole hour. I'm having you back, definitely. Now, Asa's going to sing for us. So while he makes his way over to the other side of the studio, huge studio that I have here, let me tell you that I've got another packed show lined up for next week. We'll be getting some top advice on avoiding those pesky bites while on holiday. And I'm not talking about, one of those A&E programmes on the telly. I'm talking about, midges and things. We're going to be scrapbooking as I introduce you to our resident queen of crafts, plus so much more. Tuesday, 9 p.m. here on the Holiday and Cruise Channel. But playing us out this week, the fabulous Asa Murphy with a self-penned track, Hello Again, taken from his latest album, By Request. It's available on iTunes now, like he said. I'll see you next week. Thanks ever so much for joining me on my first show. Mwah!
Hello again, hello. Just call to say hello. I couldn't sleep at all tonight, and I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello. Hello, my friend, hello. Just call to let you know I think about you every night when I'm here at home and you're there alone. Hello. Maybe it's been crazy, maybe I'm to blame, but I put my heart above my head. You've been through it all, and I love you just the same. When you're not there, I just need to hear hello, my friend, hello. It's good to need you so. It's good to love you like I do, and to feel this way when I hear you say hello. Hello, my friend, hello. Just call to say hello. I couldn't sleep at all tonight, and I know it's late, but I couldn't wait.